Hey guys, and what is going on? Kyroy back here today with another video on American Truck Simulator. Today we are going to be driving the Peterbilt 379. A few things that I don't like about this truck is there's not enough accessories for this truck. I was supposed to start my video like a little bit back, but it kind of stopped recording and I didn't even notice. I haven't used this truck in a while. This is the first time I've actually used this truck since Euro Truck, so I don't like the jake brake on it either, so we're not going to go ahead and use the jake brake. And plus it's 1:56 a.m. in the morning, so I'm gonna try and be as realistic as possible. So yeah, if you guys know the video. Oh my god, screw off. So yeah, to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. And whoever watches this video, and if you don't know that it's Mother's Day today, well then go say happy Mother's Day and give her a rose or something, because be thankful that they're your mother. So be safe too. I just got back from a family supper myself. It was pretty decent. We had hamburgers and hot dogs. It wasn't that big of a family supper, but it was big enough. So I enjoyed myself. It was a fun time. I got to see my nephew. I don't really see him that much, but it is what it is. But he's only 3 years old, so. But still, I like to see him a lot. So, also, I'm finally getting over this cold. I know it kind of doesn't sound like it right now, but I'm not coughing and, you know, spitting up mucus and phlegm as much as I was. Thank God. I can't wait to get over this cold though. I'm still coughing and, you know, whatnot, but, you know, everything's kind of slowed down, so I'm pretty thankful for that. Oh shit, I better pay attention to what I'm doing. I was supposed to start, like, this trip was 11-hour trip. But turns out that I didn't, like, it stopped recording on me, and I didn't notice it, like I said, when I started it. Apparently I didn't have enough disk space or whatever, so I had to go in and delete some of my videos. So, and I might have to delete more of them. Hopefully I don't have to, and I'm hoping that this will record till the very end, so. Kind of speeding a little bit. Is there a GPS? There is a GPS system. I wonder if I should, yeah, screw it. We'll go without using that GPS system. Use the trailer brake, so. The only thing is though, like, I can't tell, like, what gear I'm in, which sucks, but whatever. We'll go ahead and use it. gear right there. Any traffic coming? No, we're good. Take our turns a bit wide. That's no problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this. Screw it. I can't really tell what gears and whatnot I'm in, so that's the one thing that I need to know. Like, I need to know what gear I'm in and if it's high or low, because it's so hard to tell, like, on a G27, because like on a real shift, like on a real gear shifter, it says right on, like it says right underneath the button, high or low, so it's easy to tell, but that turn was a bit weird. Thought it was a 4-lane for a minute, not a 2-lane, that's why. Oh dear. So this guy commented on my video that I posted yesterday, and he said something about I can't shift. I'm not trying to start any drama or beef or anything with this kid, but you know, there's no certain way to shift. I don't know if it's because I go through my gears too fast, or like, because if it is, like, I'm so used to watching my father go through the gears in an actual truck, like, really fast. Like, in first gear, he's in first gear for, like, I don't know, I'd say maybe not even a minute. No, like, sorry, not even like 15 seconds. He's already in second gear, and then third gear. Like, that's high and low too. He goes through his gears fast, but not from 5 to 8. He doesn't go through them fast, but it's the first to 5. 1 to 4 and then 5 to 8. So 1 to 4, he goes through them pretty quick, and then 5 to 8 is just slow. But that's because obviously they're higher gears, so. But there's no certain way to shift. It doesn't matter if you go through your gears fast or not. But well, I guess that's just my opinion, but. I know I go through my gears fast, I can tell, but it's just what I'm used to, so I'll try and change that. I'll go through my gears a bit slower or something, but or even if it's something else, like, I think that's what he's talking about, is like how I go through my gears too fast, but then again, it could be just like from mess-ups from hitting the wrong button, because I tend to do that sometimes. So it could be that, but I am not quite sure. So hopefully, you know, I'll change that somehow. I don't know how, but I'll figure out something. But yeah, like I said, my father goes through his gears fast in an actual truck. So I'm so used to seeing like his gears go through, or him go through his gears fast. So I need to change up this engine brake too, because it sounds like absolute poop. Like, listen to this. There's like no sound to it. There's no, like, I can't stand Jake brakes like that. Like I'm the type of guy to have like a nice loud Jake brake. So, like I said, a quiet Jake brake isn't for me. So, hopefully I'll get that changed up in the next video. I will definitely use this Peterbilt for the next video. I'll use it for like 3 or 4 videos, and then I'll use something else. Maybe go back to the Kenworth. So. But it all depends what I like, I guess, and what I want to do. If you guys want to see more videos of me using the Kenworth or whatever truck, just post them in the comments, and I'll definitely use them. I'm not gonna say no. So. Nice view of the country, so I like that view. Pick up some speed. We'll go the speed limit, I guess. You guys probably know, but if some of you guys don't know, 7L and 7H is just obviously like 7 low. Like that's 8 low, and then 8 high. So, I don't know if maybe some of you guys didn't know that, but I could tell you almost everything about a truck. Because I've been going with my father for so long that I know a lot of stuff about a truck. Like, it's what I know best about, so. It's what my forte is, I guess. It's what I'm smarter at. Like, when it comes to talking about trucks, I'm pretty smart. I know the proper terms for like stuff in a truck too. And I know more than just the basics. Like I said in one of my other videos, I can't remember what it was, but if you put me in a truck tomorrow morning, and go for a load of whatever, like potatoes, or like fish, whatever, I could do it. I could go up and down the road, and I could back the trailer in, and unhook the trailer, everything. I know the ins and outs of a truck. So. You just gotta know what you're doing when you're driving a truck, like especially in town. You really have to watch what you're doing. You have to be very careful, like in real life. You can't be horsing around with a truck. You can't be ripping and tearing, because it costs too much money now to get a truck fixed. Like the job that my father was at before. It took them, I think it was 4 days to put a transmission in. Yeah, 4 days, close to a week just to put a transmission in, right? And my brother Scott put a transmission in within a day, not even, like 3 hours. Like, if you were like, my brother and my father went up west. Which is Fort McMurray. That's where the fires are happening. And if you live in Fort McMurray, or if anybody knows people that live in Fort McMurray, well, best of luck to them. I hope they get out safe. all prayers are with you guys, and their mothers and fathers, etc. But anyways, back to the story. My father and my brother went out to Fort McMurray, and they worked. And there was a guy that he blew his, the rear end went in one of the trucks. So, and mechanics, like in an actual shop, they would it'd take them forever. It would take them at least like a week just to put a rear end in. Sorry, it was a lift axle. It was a lift axle. Sorry, not a rear end. But it'd still take a normal shop, like an actual shop, almost a week just to fix it or put a new one in. My brother Scott, he put one in within an hour and took it out too. Put it in, or took it out, took the old one out, put the new one in, and he was finished within 2 hours. And that just goes to show you, like, that they dog around in a public shop. Like, if you can't do that, then there's definitely something wrong, because it's nonsense. Like, they dog around so much in a public shop. It's not even crazy. Like, it's not even funny. But like my brother Scott, he's worked in a shop before for a while now. But he has his own company now, so he got out of the shop. Like, my uncle owns a company, and that's where he was working in the shop. That's where he was working for. What am I saying? That's where he was working. He was working in a shop for my Uncle Bob, and he took a motor apart, and he put another one in within 2 days. Finished everything, like wiring harness, everything was connected, no problems at all. Like, he also built a brand new frame for a van trailer, 3-axle van trailer, and all the measurements for the frame were perfectly on center. He put all new brakes, all new drums, all new air lines, hoses, whatever, everything that had to be in that frame. So, he's a hard worker, but it also pays off because where he has his own truck now, and plus he's working for somebody else, and my father's driving for my brother Scott, the guy that bought the truck. I don't know if that makes sense. I mean, I can probably try and put it clearer. My brother Scott works for a company called JLS in Capellet, New Brunswick, and hauls fish. And he bought his own truck, and now my father's driving that truck, hauling fish for my brother. So, but it saves him a ton of money because all he has to do is just go and buy the parts, and he can put them in himself. And like, he's like, even on a snowy day or whatever, on a snowy day, he'd still go out and wash the truck. He actually did that one morning. He went out on a day and that it was snowing. So, he looks after his stuff pretty good. And that's, a lot of people need to do that. They need to look after their stuff good. I see a lot of people that drive trucks, right? And they can't, like, they can't look after their stuff. It's all beat up, and I don't know how people can do it. So, if people could service their own trucks, like my brother Scott can, I'm not trying to say, like, that, well, I shouldn't say, but I'm not trying to say that he's the best guy ever, like, that ever worked, or that ever lived, but, like, he's a good guy, and I love my brother. And whenever I get my license to drive truck, that's where I'm going to work, is for him, because he's gonna buy some more trucks later on. And I get my diploma, I graduate in about 6 to 7 weeks. So, 6 to 7 weeks will come by pretty fast. So, I'll be working too. I'll have a good paying job and whatnot. So, hopefully I can get that job. They're hiring at Kent's. So, hopefully I'll be able to get that job. I gotta get my aunt though to send me up a do me up a resume. If I get a job and I start working, I'm probably not gonna be able to put out as much videos, but right now I'm just trying to concentrate on school and everything, because I want to graduate. Like, I don't want to have to stay an extra semester and fall behind, because I've already got my life, some of my life planned out, what I want to do for jobs and whatnot, and how I'm gonna do stuff. So, it's, like I said, I've already got everything planned out for what I want to do and what I want to have. So, hopefully everything will turn out good for me. But I am gonna keep YouTubing for the next few more years, maybe. Depending how everything goes, I guess, and what happens in my life, and, But hopefully everything will turn out okay, like I said. Go as I plan. As I plan it to go, so. For sale. What's for sale? So I bought a car for $300. It's a Mazda 4-door. $300, like I said. All it needs is a battery, 4 brand new tires, and some body work and brakes. And it's only got about like 1,000 kilometers on the car, on the engine. And it's an old car. It's not new. I'd say it's probably like around an 03 and 04 Mazda. But it's in good shape for the year. It's only the back 2 fenders that need work. Just a little bit of body work too, not much. So, I can't wait to get my license and start driving around. That'll be nice. I can't wait. I'm tired of walking around everywhere and just my feet get sore after a while. Very sore. Oh shit. I should probably pay attention to what I'm doing. Be a good idea. So next video, I'm gonna try and get a different jake brake for this truck. Like I said, it sounds like poop, like trash, literally. I can't run with a jake brake sounding like that. I'd lose my mind because I hate jake brakes that aren't loud, and I find they don't sound good whatsoever. So hopefully that'll change. Should probably start slowing down maybe. Let this hill slow me down. This video I find was actually very well done. I did a good job on it. Well, at least that's my opinion. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know, you guys, like what your opinion is. If I did a good job or not. I find I did. I did a good job. But like I said, that's just my opinion. Alright, where's me drop off point? Right there, okay. That's easy enough. That's close. Don't want to get too cocky. Knowing me, I'll mess up. I find when I get too cocky, I tend to mess up. And earlier, about like my brother Scott and whatnot, I was trying to think of the word, but I finally did. I wasn't bragging about him or anything. He's a good mechanic, and you know, people need to start like doing their own shit, because you're not gonna make money, you know, going to shops, spending about $3 grand just on something small. You know what I mean? Like, and you don't have to pay for labor either. Suggestion would be to do your own stuff. That's my suggestion of the day. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe for more. And like I said, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Or if, you know, if not congratulate, but say thanks to your mother and tell her how much you appreciate what she does for you. Well, anyways, guys, like I said, peace.